think we're live. Yeah, we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Square Table Sports Podcast. We got Week 12 against the spread, locks, picks, nonsense. And, of course, Thursday night yet again. Last week we had the Jets. And this week we got the Bills versus Texans. So I'm going to, just while I share some stuff and all that, Mike, take it away. I'm sure you got better analysis than Ryan Fitzpatrick, so go ahead. Let's go.
Don't talk shit on Fitzpatrick because I love the guy. Of all like the 15 NFL teams he's been on, he's number one with the Bills loyalist. So we love him, but it's an interesting game. Josh Allen versus Davis Mills is what it comes down to for me. There's no world in which Davis Mills beats Josh Allen in a head-to-head game. Granted, the Texans have the number one overall NFL defense, so there's that. But any Bills fan that watches the Bills every week would tell you that Josh Allen doesn't typically get a lot of possessions. Teams drive the ball down the field, converting third down after third down on our woeful defense, and they eat 7 to 10 minutes off the clock, maybe kick a field goal, score a touchdown, and then Josh has to kind of answer. In this game, even though they're the number one NFL defense, I still see the Bills getting 30-plus points and the Texans not keeping up, only because I see the Bills getting a lot more possessions than they usually do, because I see us forcing, some 3-and-outs, some punts, maybe some turnovers, getting the ball in plus territory. Davis Mills leads the NFL right now in throwing to his first look receiver, so he's not going through his progression. So hopefully the Bills are well aware of that. I'm sure they are. I hope they play a lot tighter in their zone sets than they typically do, because the Bills will let you dink and dunk down the field typically. I hope they don't do that this week. Play a little more man, play tighter, flood the underneath zones, maybe play some robbers, bring the safeties down, and jump some of those shorter routes Mills will be looking to hit. And I just love the Bills to win this one. I'm picking,
we're not even there. We're not even there yet. Hold on, my God.
I can't get my pick.
Spoilers.
I mean, like, we didn't know who he's gonna fucking pick.
I know. I mean,
it's
the suspense.
Not pick it. Like, come
the
on.
Suspense.
I'm picking Texans are bums right now.
31 to, we'll say 14 Bills victory today. Maybe 31-13.
They're so losing by 20 to double digits. They're so gonna get cooked.
Nah,
it's funny that you should say that, Mike.
Why? Is this it? Is this the
Sunday slaughter?
No, it can't be.
It's not on Sunday.
It's Thursday.
It's not Sunday, but it's Thursday.
Oh.
And it's still going to be a slaughter.
Oh, my God.
And listen, I'm just going to hop right into it. I don't care. I'm going to hijack the show real quick.
Go ahead, go for it.
Listen, we got the Bills at -5.5 right now. No. It's going to be -12.5, and that's probably on the generous side towards the Texans. I agree with Mike. This is probably going to be more than a 2-touchdown game. The Josh Allen, for some reason, plays really well against these good defenses, and it's like it's all starting to click. Davis Mills is definitely not going to do enough to keep his offense on the field. Look for Schultz to maybe get some work. Nico obviously get maybe 1 or 2 big shots, but it's going to be the Josh Allen show. Whatever his rushing numbers are, pick the over. He's just going to be running all over the field.
I love that you said the Josh Allen over on rushing yards part, because the Texans defense, they're top of the NFL in almost every category. The one area they struggle is against running quarterbacks. So I do like Josh to run around a little bit today. No Keon Coleman again. No Dalton Kincaid. So there are some concerns. Can Shavers repeat his performance from last week? Shavers, it's a guy no one's ever heard of unless they're a Bills fan until last week. I don't know that it's repeatable, the performance that he put together. He's got a lot of speed. He's a tall, long receiver. But most of his yards were Josh Allen buying time, and they were just backyard football type plays where he eventually found Shavers open, including the deep ball touchdown. Josh, heck of a play moving around in the pocket, threw a laser into the back of the end zone. But give Shavers credit. He caught the ball. He got the yards he should, not making any mistakes. And, hey, he shows up on time to his damn meetings, unlike Keon Coleman. So,
what's going on with that whole situation? Like,
it's
like the second game he's missed. Like, I think right, because the week before he also missed some meetings or late. So what the hell is happening to him? First of all, he's sucking, and now he's not showing up to meetings.
He can't get any separation on the field, so he's looking for it off the field, right?
Oh.
He's getting separated from his offense because he's stuck on the sideline. But Keon, I never wanted the Bills to draft him. You guys all know this. He didn't get open in college. He bullied college corners, but it's not happening in the NFL. He's made some plays.
Josh Allen,
he was the talk of training camp. Everyone was singing his praises, saying he took that second-year leap. It hasn't translated except for a couple of games here and there. And he's had those immature moments where he really does. Like, for the same reason fans fell in love with him in the beginning with all of his talks about his, jacket, whatever his yellow jacket was or whatever that was, and his sale. And he's just a clown. But you can be a clown talking to the reporters, but you got to be a pro when it comes to showing up for the meetings, putting in the work, and just being ready to play. And he hasn't been a pro, and hopefully it's something he learns from. I don't have high hopes from him, whether he's showing up on time for meetings or not. So is he gone? I don't know. Maybe we can get something for him, trading him in the offseason. I don't know that happens unless he shows something this year. But, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I think he's just gone. Like, two weeks in a row, healthy scratches. That's usually a sign that you're out of favor with the coaches. I've seen it with the Jets plenty of times, multiple other teams. I think he gone.
The Bills don't typically operate
just got
that way, though.
Something like that. Something way less.
Our last first-round bust was Kaiir Elam, and we had him until basically the end of his rookie contract. Plenty of healthy scratches there, plenty of opportunities. So the Bills are an organization that typically does believe in developing their guys. Whether that's ignorance or not, yet to be seen. But we'll see. I don't think he's gone. I think there's still time for him to right the ship. But I'm not the right guy to ask because I've never believed in him, from the jump. So
he wasn't your guy?
Too much. No, he wasn't the guy that you picked. I just want to remind everybody, Josh Allen was not his guy either. Remember, he was upset when they draft Josh Allen. So don't listen to this guy.
We all
sometimes. I remember saying that I thought it was a great pick because I thought he was the best QB out of that draft.
He's no Justin Fields.
His pro day was, but
for normies like myself, though, there really wasn't a lot of tape or film that as much as I geek out on it, where he was playing in Wyoming, there wasn't a lot you could see on him. And he was playing with crappy players. There wasn't a whole lot of NFL talent around.
So it's not really different than what he's doing right now. He's still playing with shitty players in cold weather. You haven't really changed your mind.
Perfect.
When he first showed up to the NFL, he wasn't really lights out either. He had to develop.
No.
And I was on the side of Josh Allen. I was like, oh my God, this guy's going to be great. Such a raw talent. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that's come to fruition. But I was also not on the Big Ben train. I wanted Phillip Rivers that draft. And honestly, any three of those quarterbacks would have been fine for the Steelers, I'm sure. But we all know it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Damn, you're old. Jesus.
Yeah, you had a...
If I can, before a kickoff happens...
No one takes advantage of him like Roethlisberger, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know who that is. We're talking about Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Yes. Let's not get ourselves shut down before we even start.
Just some keys, though. If the Bills are to get this double-digit type victory that I'm expecting, they can't give up the big 60-plus yard touchdown run, so they got to cut down the explosive runs. Marks has only been averaging like 3.5 yards per carry, so he's not a world beater, but he has a lot of speed, it looks like. I mean, I don't know how he timed in the draft per se, but when he's out there, compared to Chubb especially, he looks like he's flying out there. So the Bills, they can't give up the explosive runs. Josh Allen, I want to see him be, the chance taking Josh Allen, who's willing to throw the ball down the field. But at the same time, the only way I see the Texans scoring enough points to keep up with the Bills offense is if the Bills give them points by turning the ball over themselves in their own red zone, or they give up a big special teams return touchdown, some crazy stuff, a lot of fumbles, things like that. So the Bills they can't beat themselves today. And they can't just try and turn this into a James Cook show to try and play the ground game. It's still got to be Josh Allen's show. We learned that last week, so they got to still let him throw the football. Let Josh Palmer, Shakir, and Shavers all cook, and get the ball to the running backs out of the backfield. And for Josh, don't be afraid to use your legs when you need to. If we could do all that and win on first down, you got to stay out of the third and longs against this Houston defense. Their secondary is too good. You just can't get in those situations. And if the Bills can win on first down, avoid the turnovers, avoid some wacky special teams type stuff, I do expect the Bills to run away with this today.
Yeah, Shakir has to get involved early. I think last week it was the first half he maybe had a catch. I don't even know how that happens.
And I'd like to see him get involved further than a yard past the line of scrimmage. I get that he's great on the screens, he's shifty, but anytime the Bills have motioned him over to where they create trips on one side, there's doubles, they motion him over to trips, I know right away I'm pointing at the TV like, it's going to Shakir, it's a screen. And it seems the defenses have started to pick up on that as well, because every time he caught a little slip screen, outside, they were on him right away last week. So they've got to let Shakir go down the field. Yeah.
I'm surprised they're not putting some onus on Cook, right? I haven't heard much about him. He was having an incredible first half of the season. The last few games, I feel like he is integral for Josh Allen to be spectacular. And because right now, what I'm worried about, because Josh Allen the thing about Josh Allen that I'm worried about is he takes a beating when he's out there running like crazy. And yeah, he's been great, but it just takes one wrong hit, dude. One wrong hit, just one concussion to change everything.
I hate you for putting that out into the world.
Oh hell yeah! No. It's what needs to be said, because they don't use Cook enough. And when they do,
Buffalo ambulance is back in Buffalo, Mike.
I hate this line of thinking, because Josh Allen,
it's like Saquon. They don't use Saquon the right way.
No. If it's just 2 weeks ago, we weren't using Josh Allen enough. We made our identity James Cook. And the reason the Bills went nuts last week offensively is because we went back to what should have always been our real identity, is we're the Josh Allen show. Now, granted, I do agree that the Bills need to use the pass to set up the run. The problem is when we make ourselves a James Cook show and we're running on first and second down every time.
And we got
teams have started. Oh, here we go. Teams have started loading. Teams have started loading the box on us. The Bills have seen more single high than maybe anyone else in the league.
They could use Cook in the outfield like that. They could pass to him. They could use him more than just ahead.
Of course, and we
south.
did. One of Josh Allen's touchdown passes was James Cook on a wheel.
I just feel like he's too good to just be like, oh, we got to let Josh Allen do everything. He's so good.
We still gotta let James Cook, but we have to use.
You got to keep him healthy too. You got to keep Cook healthy.
Yeah,
we can't be a 60-40 running offense when we have Josh Allen.
Oh, what an amazing drop!
Oh, what a drop! Oh my god,
those Texans uniforms are amazing.
The uniforms are pretty dope. I gotta say,
the helmets
look
are awesome.
Almost look like devils.
Apologies to any viewers in advance. You're gonna see me looking this way because I'm gonna be eyes on the game. So my bad.
Ray. So what are you taking? 5.5. What do you got?
I think, I don't know. Bills usually suck against bad teams. I don't know what it is. They make me very cautious. They show up. I mean, this reminds me of the Dolphins game. There's so much expectations for them to blow them out, and I feel like they're going to lose. So I'm going to take the Texans plus 5.5.
Damn.
It just has it. There's too much hype around the Bills.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but I'm going with Ray. I think, especially since Tom already cursed this game by saying it's it should be a slaughter. So that alone,
feed the slaughters, baby.
Yeah. So I'm taking the Texans plus 5.5. The Bills have yet to show me that they're not gonna just not just play down to their opponent.
We played.
It's going deep.
Like that. Boom!
Oh, come on! That was give the flag. Where's the flag? Look at him pulling on that arm.
Such a promising start for the Bills' defensive coordinator. Whether it's McDermott calling the plays or not, they know Davis Mills is a first read guy. You want him to have to throw it down the field and make a play. And what they do, it looked like that. I couldn't tell if that was zero or not because I was half looking here and half looking at the game. But it's man coverage. I hate when the Bills sit back in the soft zone and they just let them. They didn't let Davis Mills have an easy little, hook route at the marker to hit. So very positive result for the Bills there. Just that they were willing to play man.
Oh, flag on a play, touchdown Texans. Yeah. You hate to see that. It's great.
He tackled the dude on the way down there. You saw him fall down.
The Bills should just legit call a fair catch every punt and say nobody block, because it seems every punt that we force, we get called for holding. If I'm the coach, I'm just like, nobody fucking block, you fair catch it.
I want to point out to the hype in the chat. Do you guys see the Kaiju live emojis in the chat, by the way? Can you guys see them?
I see Tom's little.
Because I have the game on my tablet, I'm not monitoring the chat today. Unfortunately,
Big Frank, Big Frank, baby,
Big Frank, Ujiak,
Big Frank sticker.
Look at you.
And the raw. Yeah, those are gonna be. I guess you guys can't use them, right? Like when you go to, they don't pop up if you were to try to type them in the chat. Like they're not available to you.
Bad. Let's see how bad that penalty hurt.
Yeah, they're part of. I want to try to test out the whole membership thing. So like that's gonna be like an emoji pack and whatnot.
Inside the 20. Get the hell out.
Wander, what's up? Yeah, it's gonna be. I think I have some like $2.99 a month type of thing to unlock the emojis, and I think after we have. And then if we have 5 subscribers, then I get to upload, or 5 members, whatever you want to call it. Then I get to upload more emojis, and I got a lot.
Wow.
Wow.
Emojis. I'm so excited.
Some recommendations.
Get fucking hype. Bills are going to fucking lose, Mike. All right, take that. All right, up next.
Oh, jeez.
Who we got next? Oh, it's the Jets Ravens. 13.5. So since it's a Jet game, I do want to take a, if people, regulars who watch the show have noticed, Chris is not here. He is in the chat though. What's up, Chris? I just want to take a moment of silence here in honor of his mother's passing. Love you, man.
Love you, Chris.
Love you, Chris.
Big kisses right on your lips.
Sorry to I don't know. Like Mike said earlier, sometimes it's hard to figure out what to say in situations like that, but
what can you say?
But now we're going to go to the Jet game, which I'm sure is going to uplift everyone's spirits. 13.5 at Baltimore. As the disgruntled Jet fan now today, I will let me just kick this off. I'm going to take the Jets to cover here, just because we have Taylor starting, who can actually play football, unlike Justin Fields. I think after seeing what the Ravens did, Lamar seems to not be himself. He's got these nagging injuries. The Jets defense has been pretty good the last 3-4 weeks. I don't think the Jets are going to win by any means, but I do think they're going to cover this spread. I just don't see the Ravens blowing them out of the water. just because if Justin Fields was in, I would say I would have took the Ravens, but I think Taylor gives this offense a little bit more consistency, gives the defense a little bit more of a rest, and will actually, look like a normal NFL team as opposed to whatever our offense is when Justin Fields is on the field just playing running back. So I'm gonna take the Jets. Tom, what do you got?
Ooh, the Bills just went for it on 4th and inches. Sorry.
No, that's good.
Josh,
Game break.
Man, Josh
breaking.
I mean, they got it, but Josh, man, use your head. He just nearly made a terrible mistake. He leapt over the line on his tush push, and he just watch him stretch the ball out. If anyone wants, like, you can't. You're not at the goal line, guy. And the guy almost.
Yeah, you're right.
Like,
that's why no one will remember your name, Mike.
What are you stretching the ball
but
out for?
You got to give it to Gillum there. He really got a lot of push to tush.
Reggie
push.
Gilliam.
I think his whole hand disappeared. To get back to what I was saying, I'm going to agree with you, AJ.
Oh my, this is terrible.
For different Jets are going to get absolutely blown out.
Yeah, if this was a few weeks from now, I think there's no chance. I think the Ravens easily cover this, but Lamar doesn't look right. Something's still going on with his leg. Not that mobile. Jets defense sometimes shows up to play. Obviously, Sauce was garbage because he's getting roasted over there on the Colts. Quinnen was a huge loss, though. That I can't believe that. But
yeah, he looked good on the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think that Tyrod, he's definitely starting. We know that he's gonna do. I don't know. I have a feeling he's not going to look too great because there's not any weapons, and he's older. He can't make plays with his feet as much. I feel like Justin's going to come back in, and then it's going to be like a yo-yo with a quarterback situation. Now Justin has a little fire lit under his ass, and it's like, oh, I'm going to play good now, and now he's going to have like 100 yards rushing with 23 yards passing this time. He's going to move up, and then they're still going to lose by I think maybe 10. But I feel like they're definitely covering. Take the Jets.
All right, Mike, what do you got?
I got a Bills first
down. Let's go.
Play call.
Hey.
That said, I'm actually with you guys on this. My brain tells me don't ever pick the Jets to cover a spread in this situation against Lamar. But Tom said it. You said it. Lamar hasn't been Lamar lately. He played maybe his worst game ever as a pro in the regular season. This guy has all-time numbers in the regular season, the best to ever do it if you go off of regular season statistics, and he just not doing it. And that defense still has question marks. Was it the Browns? They squeaked by with a win against the Browns, despite Shador and Gabriel both looking terrible equally in that game. And you just wonder what is going on with the Ravens. Are they the team that I think should be a Super Bowl contender, or are they trash? And it comes down to, their offense is built upon Lamar and Henry being equal threats on the ground. And right now, no one sees Lamar as a threat on the ground until he shows he's going to do it. Is this the week where he's fully confident in that leg? I don't know. I love that Tyrod, again, former Bill. Love him for breaking the Bills' playoff drought. So I got to go with the Jets to cover, but little gambling advice for those degenerates out there like myself. Yeah. I'm not betting this big spread and trusting the Jets with my actual money. Hell no. If anything, I'm teasing the spread down to 6.5. Ravens laying 6.5 and picking the Ravens to win by a touchdown. But I'm not playing the spread. 3rd and inches for the Bills.
Mike, what do you think of the comment on the screen right now?
Don't underestimate Josh's ability to make bonehead decisions at least once a quarter. A quarter might be a lot. It depends on the game, too. The game script.
In my opinion.
Josh, he's had his moments. He
just made a mistake.
He gone. He's gone. He's cooking.
And I'm behind.
The cook is in the kitchen.
Look who said that. Look who said they needed more cook. This guy right here.
Was that? I missed that. Was that a pass? Was that a pass or was that just a run?
No, that was a run.
It was a run. But yeah, I mean, Sugar High, as Nick Wright loves, Sugar High Josh Allen or Sugar Rush, roller coaster Josh Allen. Yeah, he can make the bonehead plays, but if anything, you don't neuter Josh Allen. You live with it. He's a stud. You let him go do his thing. You know, he'll go full speed every now and then. You know, he might stumble, but
nobody touched Josh's nuts.
I mean, if
anybody
nothing
in the
else
chat's
happens,
thinking about it,
he
don't
did
touch
make
him.
a bonehead play already.
You live with that shit. And you know what? I seen Mahomes do some stupid shit too, and no one says anything about Mahomes.
What
when
a
he
kick.
does his
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
Because he's a Super Bowl champion,
nice
Mike.
Things.
That's why. Because he's a Super Bowl champion.
Can't have nice things.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you get.
What is up with, like, I feel like 70% of NFL kickers right now are just absolute garbage.
Because all the good ones are dying.
Time.
They've had that's what it is.
Mike, they need you, Mike. Get out there.
There's only a few that are really, really good this year, and the rest of them are kind of just like falling off the cliff.
Yeah, like teams are going through like 3 kickers every 2 weeks. It's like, what's going on?
Like, the dudes that are really good are all-time good. Because now they can use the same balls all year. That they've just loosened up the restrictions with that, you know. So like they can have it really like worn in and set exactly as they like it, and they can bombs away now. It's so different. So the really good kickers are that set NFL record. Oh yeah, And the really bad kickers they're still bad. So it's it is what it is.
So Ray, what do you got here?
I mean, I'm gonna go with everybody else. I've been picking the Jets a lot. I have had the sweet spot that they're good against the spread. They do for the most part what they're supposed to do. I think the Ravens are overhyped. They're running on name alone and what they can be.
Right. Get them.
I have not been I've been the biggest Lamar hater this year. Normally he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But he just hasn't had it this year, and really, I really don't like how much everybody's putting their money on the Ravens to go to the playoffs, to go to the Super Bowl. They're still a bad team. They haven't really played well, and they're playing bad teams not well. They're winning. Like
trash where they belong.
When Mike texted me, look, I was right both times last week. When I looked at the score, the Ravens were losing by a considerable amount. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then they were up by two touchdowns or whatever. And I think that was the other week or the week before that. I don't remember. I think, but I'm just like, I don't see the magic that's there. I feel like they haven't really done a great job managing the talent around Lamar. They've got Derrick Henry. They haven't given him a true number 1 wide receiver.
I disagree.
The defense
with that.
has been. What do you mean? Who's Zay Flowers is great, but I don't know.
Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely are very
Mark
good
Andrews
tight
is doing
ends.
6'7" every time he plays the goddamn game because he can't catch.
Zay Flowers is an early separator. He's fantastic in the slot. He's open almost all the damn time if you watch the film.
I think he's a great number 2. Don't get me wrong. He's a great number 2. But they don't have that fight. They don't have that number 1 option. They don't. Could you imagine? And I'm not trying to throw
Zay
fire
Flowers is the number 1 in my opinion.
Could you imagine Zay Flowers with like an AJ Brown or like a Justin Jefferson type, where somebody you could really split the defense, let them go play one-on-one ball, and then you have Zay Flowers and running the speed routes? That would be an incredible duo. But they don't have that. They have rusty. Oh man.
Nifty spins.
See, we can't let special teams impact this game like that.
They have rusty, crusty Mark Andrews who can't catch and drops everything when it's important. And you have the only thing that's reliable is Derrick Henry. That's it. And if you can stop Derrick Henry, their offense stutters. So I don't know. I wish we would just be honest with ourselves. This is a very down year for offenses in general. A very weird year. I think there's only like two or three offenses that really spark they're a very good offense. And that for me, that'd be the Rams and the Pats. Those are the two offenses that seem to be the
Colts.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would put the Colts above the Pats.
Colts,
yeah, 100%.
Haven't played well the last two games. Daniel Jones is starting to look like Daniel Jones. I mean, he you got to remember,
from Indiana to Giants.
You got to remember, if it wasn't for Jonathan Taylor ripping that touchdown at the end of the game, they would have lost.
Jonathan Taylor's having an absurd
and he's incredible, and that I have another problem with that. But when we get to Indy, I'll talk about that because I
just want to say that the Steelers have beat the Pats and the Colts this season. Just saying.
I just feel like it's a down year for Bateman's a decent number 2. He can get deep and take the top off a defense. They do have D-Hop. I know he's old, but
you're just baiting people to believe that he's actually good. Come on.
I forgot they had D-Hop. Yeah, I forgot they had D-Hop.
Exactly.
They did too.
They did exactly. That's my point. They have old dudes, and that's about it. Their defense.
This is a team that won and put up 30-plus points with Scoop Huntley at quarterback recently. So I mean, they still got talent all over that offense.
They were 1-5.
It's just Lamar has been bad. It's just Lamar has been terrible. They had the wrong guy. They had Cooper.
All right, we're moving on. All right, we got the Steelers.
There you go.
In Chicago. 2.5.
The fucking Reigns.
Yeah, I had I let it go on a little too long. The fight was too long.
Terrible host.
All right, Tom. All right, Tom, as the resident Steeler fan, take it away. What do you got?
Listen, if you're giving the Steelers here with what?
You're always so depressed about your team. What? You're not a Jet fan, all right? Like, come on.
I know.
It's not that bad.
Every game feels like a 9-8 game. That's the problem with the Steelers for the past 15 years. But here, the Bears have 3. I think they're the 3 players on the top intercepting. I'm sorry, I can't speak English. They have 3 players that lead the NFL in interceptions with 4 each. And I feel like that's how they've been staying in games. And Aaron Rodgers is Chicago's daddy. He's playing in his home stadium of Soldier Field.
Wait, he is playing?
And you think that fractured wrist is going to keep Aaron Rodgers from playing?
I mean,
he hasn't been ruled out yet.
I mean,
yeah, it's his left arm. He's still the Bears' daddy. So he's going to show up. You're going to give me plus 2.5 with this Bears team. Caleb painted fingernails or not, it doesn't matter. Rodgers is coming in. He's dropping 38 on these bitches. All right.
Wow.
All right. But we're also going to give up 37. We're going to win. No. But yeah, Steelers plus 2.5, no brainer. Steelers at home, nonetheless. Give me the Steelers.
The Steelers are home. I thought they were in Chicago. Did I get that wrong?
They're in Chicago.
You just missed the beginning of.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on, Rodgers. That's his
plays.
Home away from
home.
What
if Rodgers doesn't?
No, he's playing.
What if he does?
What is his left arm going to get more fractured from now until game time? He's already pretty much said he's playing.
He might be doing something weird in those dark shadows.
He's on some weird, taking drugs and not caring about the pain.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Just sprinkle some crack.
You say so,
Mike? What do you got?
He doesn't take any tush pushes. He just sits there and watches.
Mike's upset.
Oh no!
Upset. Oh no! This is exactly what I was telling you about.
Again, if you're the Bills right now, you have to load the box. You have to play some base. If you get out of the nickel at times. Be willing to do it. Force Davis Mills to beat you. You can't let this type of stuff beat you. Bosa has been atrocious against the run the last 2 games in a row. Teams are just putting him in a conflict.
Like he's old or something.
And look at him. He got blocked by Hutchinson. That's their wide receiver 3. Yeah. And Bosa got sealed by Hutchinson. Come on, Bosa. Step it up.
Big ass man. That man is fucking massive.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to focus with them first and goal, but that said, focusing on this game, I'm reading this comment here. Fractured wrist should keep a 40-plus-year-old acid act out of a game. Ego might keep him in.
Ooh, I mean, when the gems
when you live in a cave and you have shaman witches giving you healing magic from the gods, then you can heal really quickly. That said, or just a lot of reefer, but For this game, the Bears have a lot of people just overlook this, like a top 5 statistical offense. They got Swift coming back, who was putting up numbers for them. Roma Dunze is having a nice year this year, living up to his draft stock a little bit. Colston Loveland is starting to come on. With all that said, Tremaine Edmonds not playing. And this is the time of the year where the teams that have a losing culture and tend to lose start to sink, and the teams that have a winning culture start to show up. And it just feels like that time of year where the Steelers need a win. The Ravens are breathing down their neck. And I think the Steelers are going to take care of business, whether it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or whether it's Aaron Old Man on Reefer Rodgers. I think they get the win. They find a way. And I think, them getting 2.5 in this situation, I like it. So I'm going to take the points in this game, and I'm going to take the Steelers.
Yeah, honestly, Ray, real quick. Sorry, Ray.
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to catch up. Going back to like Rudolph, I didn't touch on that. When Rudolph came in last game, the offense kind of lit up a little bit. I didn't think that would happen. Like Rodgers has been playing pretty good, but I feel like he's been playing a little safe as well. And Rudolph came in, and all of a sudden, they just start putting up points, like at will. It was kind of weird. Like he just came in and started slinging it. I think he's the one that dumped it off to Washington, and he just dump trucked the entire defense. It's like that, and he just got the offense going. Maybe they just need a little spark. He got Roman Wilson involved immediately, which this kid, I don't know why he's not involved in just getting like little screens or anything.
He must be like terrible in the locker room or at practice. It makes no sense.
Such a scumbag, because when he has the ball in his hands, you could tell. The eye test shows like he is just flashier than everyone else on the field around him. And I just don't get it.
Over someone in like the one game, he had like one catch, and holy goodness, the ups that man showed for a little guy, like he got up.
Coming out of college, he led the entire CFB in separation. It was insane. He had Santana Moss comps coming out of college.
Damn.
So it's like,
I thought you were going to say something ridiculous, like he led the CFB in like douchebaggery or something. I was waiting for it.
That's his other stat.
I know I don't know about character issues, but I know he's like a dog. He was good in Michigan's run game. Like you could see him finishing blocks on guys like left and right. I watched the tape. So I'm like, kind of.
I thought he was a captain in college. I thought he had all good things about his character coming out. So
I don't know. Like he had an injured ankle last season. He hurt his ankle, but it kept him out like the whole year. And I just think it's like Rodgers playing with like a quote unquote rookie, like JJ McCarthy's technically a rookie this year. It's like he's a rookie and he's like, I don't want to throw to you, Rook. Like
I just want to piss Tom off a little bit. Since we're talking. I
hate trying to win games.
I heard people talking about a man named Pickens as a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Oh yeah, I'm one of the first people to tell you that was the most retarded move. No offense, right? That you could have made, and you should. You had.
I caught on to that
Pickens
joke.
Together.
I like it.
DK and Pickens together, what absolute menaces. And then Ramsey on the defense. That's the most menacing team in the NFL would just be those 3 guys on the field.
Yeah, what did they trade away? Like, did he just walk away, or did they trade him?
No, it was a third round. It was the third round.
And this brings me back to how the Jets fleeced the Colts. Okay, like. We got 2 and a wide receiver for Sauce Gardner, who every game will get burnt for a fucking touchdown. It's just what's going to happen. So and then Pickens gets taken for a 3rd round pick. Like,
but I like Mitchell for you guys. I really do. I wanted him.
If he can catch, it'd be nice.
Yeah, but you know what though? That sometimes it takes a little while for these guys.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, really. The dude's open every fucking play.
You have to have a quarterback that can actually throw. So
that's
I would make it too.
He's not gonna. He might show up this game. I kind of.
So what I mean, like I gotta. Tyrod's actually gonna be on time, hit people, anticipate people open from time to time. That was Justin Fields' biggest issue. Is like you have to be standing wide open with your hands up, like, "Hey, bud, look at me." And Justin Fields like, "Nah, I'm gonna tuck it and run." or get
another
sacked.
special teams
Why did
penalty.
he take? Hold on.
Bills.
Did he take it out of the end zone when he could have just kneeled it? I'm pretty sure
he
that
looked
was
like
in the end
he
zone.
was thinking about it. I
half
don't
and
think
half.
he was sure.
I'm pretty sure he could have
so
just kneeled it there because the ball was in the end zone.
All right, Ray, where you at on the Bears?
I'm a little tossed up a little bit because I don't know who's starting, and that makes a big difference for me. If Aaron Rodgers start, I have the Bears. If Mason Rudolph starts, I have the Steelers. I think Mason just would do really well. I think the problem with Rodgers is that, one, obviously he's a shell of his former self, right? That Achilles injury really messed with him in ways that I don't think he's used to, right? He's a pretty mobile guy. He likes to scramble. He likes to create opportunities for his wide receivers. And since then, he hasn't been the same. And obviously so. He's a 41-year-old with an Achilles injury. Yeah. But it kind of seems like there's a mental block too when it comes to that, because he's so scared to like hurt himself. And I get it. It's not like I'm not trying to dog Rodgers. I think he's a Hall of Famer quarterback. But like it really shows like how much he that injury really fucked with him. So I think the Steelers are worse with him. I think they should take the gamble and just let Rodgers rest a little bit. I think, and let Mason Rudolph, because their schedule, correct me if I'm wrong, their schedule's a little light for a little bit, right? Pretty sure they have some pretty easy, pretty winnable games.
What did I say in the pregame? The Bills just threw a wide receiver screen into the trips with Shakir and just instantly wrecked. Like the Bills just don't self-scout on offense sometimes, and it's just so annoying as a Bills fan. And it's not only that; it's we got James Cook, we got Josh Allen, and you're going to take the ball for what amounts to basically a run play out of Josh Allen's hands. Mason Rudolph, who we're talking about, he can throw that screen pass. Like, why are you going to have Josh Allen, top quarterback in the NFL, and just dink and dunk with these stupid screen passes everyone knows is coming every time you show that look? It's just teams have caught on to it. Joe Brady, do something about it. Just fake the damn screen and have someone act like they're blocking and leak out. Do something, because it's just too obvious. And I'm just sick of seeing us end up in third and longs because Joe Brady just is stuck on these plays and he's been figured out. I'm so annoyed already, but continue.
I'm pretty
sure
no one cares
what Ray was saying anyway. Everyone fell asleep like halfway through that like talk. And the court, the court is not going to
so I could just fight.
The court of the square table is not going to accept that if this quarterback starts. No, you got to pick one.
I didn't know you were the court. I didn't know you had
the court.
What's the pick?
Yeah. You are dog water, and you need to deal with the fact that the Bills are bad. That's what the pick is.
Oh my god.
That's how it works.
I love how they looked at each other through the boxes.
I really think the Steelers are better with Mason Rudolph. So I am gonna go Bears -2.5. I think they're on a hot streak. So being in first place, I really don't think Rodgers is going to be in the game. I think they're going to cop out last minute. I think they want to scare
Josh has got to use his legs here.
Can you mute him? Nobody gives a shit about the Bears. No one gives a fuck. So
use your legs, Josh. Run.
Oh no! Ooh, I cannot believe he held on to that.
He didn't drop.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He broke his wrist. He broke his wrist.
He's good. He's gone. I told you.
He's running right into the medical tent.
I told you.
I think he broke his wrist.
It was.
I'm about to see the play right now. You don't need that.
Fuck.
Oh my god! What did I fucking say?
No way.
Fucking knew it.
I hope I'm wrong. On my first thing. Oh wait, we're gonna see it now.
Could be a stinger.
Where does he land?
On his...
It's his.
Yeah, like right there. There. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Is it? Ooh, yeah, I can't tell. Like it looks like he's holding his hand.
That's what I'm saying.
He got, like the mechanic of where he got hit.
Oh, I know he's good.
He had a similar injury where he
could be a stinger.
He tore his. Well, I'm fucking. What is?
He just gave a thumbs up. He gave a thumbs up.
Labrum.
Like this.
Labrum.
Yeah, he tore his labrum, and he threw like a 50-yard bomb against the Jets right after tearing it, and he played through it. but he was noticeably inaccurate, throwing a lot of balls high, like often in the season.
He's fine. He's
fine. I think he probably just got the wind knocked out of him.
He landed on his elbow, and if anything, it probably got a stinger because when you jolt that joint up like that, the shoulder.
Yeah, you just get a shock, the nerve, and you're just like, it's just like a fuck. I wish I was.
Damn, that was scary. Nah, man, I need to watch the Bills, man. Like, cause the Jets ain't going to the playoffs. I need someone in the New York area to go to the playoffs. All right. Ooh, man.
But this is where Josh again. I think that's why I said before the play, you're 3rd and 6 against a team like the Texans. You have to know on film they've struggled against running quarterbacks. They are endless hustle. Like they'll hunt, and they're going to take any chance to hit Josh they can. When he's off on that, he's got to be aware. He's just got to run and then protect himself.
Look like
just slowing down
the ball. To be honest with you,
he usually has better awareness. Like slowing down, you got to know guys are going to be coming from behind you. So once he started to slow down, I was like, oh no, and I would take a loss for Josh Allen to be healthy. Man, I'll give him my arm. If he lost his, not that he wants my arm. His broken one will do better. But I'll give it to you, Josh. You can have it.
Jesus.
Anyway, thank goodness he's up there.
Bears
Ray took the Bears. No one cares about Ray's picks. What do you got, AJ?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Bears, too. I think they're very I think they're one of those sneaky teams that no one pays attention to, and they just keep winning. And Aaron Rodgers probably shouldn't be playing this game, but he's going to do it because, kind of like Wander pointed out, his ego's too big, and he's not going to come out of the game unless he literally cannot walk, like on the Jets. So, I think the Bears are taking this. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to cover. I'm sorry, Tom, but I just don't think Aaron. I think if Aaron completes the game, it ain't going to be, not going to go well.
Trying to high five me?
I was trying to high five you. I turned the wrong way. We're together. Boom.
Oh, yeah. Boop. Boop.
Edit this. We'll practice. We'll workshop it.
Air 5. All right, up next, we got the Eagles versus them boys. -3. Ray, you piece of shit. What do you got?
Surprisingly, everybody's picking the Cowboys. Why? I don't know.
Really?
They had a great game. Yes. So they apparently can demolish the terrible Raiders, and they're back. It's the Cowboy syndrome all over again. I was just watching a clip on First Take where they're like, the Cowboys are going to come back. They're going to, like, I get it. It's a rivalry. It's the rivalry. Dak is like 6-1 against the Eagles at home. He's been phenomenal. I'm not going to take that away from him. But if the Eagles can stuff the high mighty Packers, the incredible Sonic and Knuckles, what do you think they're going to do to the fucking Cowboys? I mean, they have proven themselves on defense. Now, offense is another discussion. That could be the reason why they lose the game. But what? Like, it's the Cowboys. You're really thinking that now, all of a sudden, because they beat a lowly Raiders, that they're going to actually do anything? George Pickens, by far, one of the best, I think, the steals of the offseason, trade of the century, very good for them. Quinnen Williams could be really strong for them down the road when they get a better team and a new owner / general manager. But I'm taking Eagles. There's no way the Cowboys should be more potent and more dominant than a Lions team who have been the talk of the town for the last 2 years, who were the matchup that everybody wanted last year. And we showed them with a quote unquote worse defense that we could take care of business. So I'm not worried about this game. I think this is just going to be a nail in the coffin for the NFC East. But it's any given Sunday. It's the marquee game. So we'll see. But I definitely have the Eagles -3.
Oh my goodness! Thank goodness Davis Mills sucks.
Yeah.
White,
wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Trey White, man, just stumble over your own feet and fall on your ass, dude. I mean, I don't know why Hairston is still splitting so many snaps with Trey White. Like, it shouldn't be 50-50 at this point. Let the rookie take over. It should be like 70-30 if there's even a split. Oh, did he get 2 down? He might have. He might not have. Trey White beat again, though. That's the clear thing. They're going at Trey. Put in Hairston, especially in obvious passing situations. Every 3rd and 5+, it should be Hairston over Trey White. I get it. You don't want to overwhelm the rookie. You're preserving him, keeping him fresh, ramping him up. But it's time. He's out.
He's out.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah. That's bad wide receivering right there.
Yeah, you got to slam that foot down, dude.
No toe drag swag there.
Yeah.
No.
On to what that guy this side of me said.
Just guy
with the Eagles Cowboys. I am so happy that he did not ruin my time for this pick, because I thought maybe he'd be like, the Cowboys will cover, but you know what? The Cowboys are going to win this game. I think that the Cowboys defense is much improved. Quinnen Williams looked phenomenal last week. Yes, against the terrible Raiders offensive line. I do concede that. I do concede that point. That is true. Wow, what a punt. What a punt. Number 34, don't clown it. But what a punt. But yeah, Quinnen Williams looked great. The Cowboys got Clark. No one blows more opportunities in the fourth quarter than the Cowboys. It'll be close, but Dak will crumble in the fourth quarter.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I'm not going to defend the Cowboys, so I'll let you have that. But at the same time, in this game, Clark and Quinnen as a pairing look phenomenal suddenly at defensive tackle. Just as big as that, they finally have Demarion Overshown in there. So suddenly their front seven, who already was getting pressure around the outsides, has a pass rush up the middle, which does make this team dangerous. And this is an Eagles team that can't run the football. They have a washed A.J. Brown. Devonta Smith, I love him. Like, free this man, because for some reason they think he can only run like drags and hook routes. Like, this man has a full route tree, but they'll only let him run like 10 hook routes a game.
Slim Reaper, baby.
And I don't think the Cowboys need to force it where Quinyon Mitchell is. They have 2 monster receivers. It's to the point where Pickens is overshadowing CeeDee Lamb in some of these games. It's crazy. So I think this is a coin flip game because of how bad the Eagles' offense has been. So it's just, I think the Cowboys can score. I haven't shown, or I don't feel confident the Eagles will really take advantage of the Cowboys defense. I mean, granted, Kaiir Elam might play, and if Kaiir Elam was out there, just throw it to whoever that man is on all game, and you'll make money. But give me the Cowboys +3. I like it. Fuck you, Ray.
All right, Tom, what do you got?
It's okay. I'd be upset too if I only had Josh Allen on my team. It sucks.
2nd and 9. Josh drops back, and he's that guy's wide open. Okay,
wide open. Yeah. Okay. Wide open. Almost.
As much as I love
that would have been hilarious.
The Cowboys' offense lately, I feel like when a team punches their offense in the mouth, they have a tough time getting going. And the Eagles are that team. Eagles could pressure you up front. You got Phillips now on that team that's in the rotation. They could get pressure from all sides. They're good on the back end. I feel like give the Cowboys a little bit of push, a little bit of problems offensively. They start getting frustrated. Dak can't, just hold it together. You got Pickens. He's a little bit of a head case. So, he's going to get frustrated. And CeeDee's going to get a lot of work, but it's going to be tough. They're probably going to have to get some matchups, some favorable matchups on the second and third string guys in that secondary, because it's going to be a long day for the Cowboys. I feel like A.J. Brown, if you're going to get going, this is the game. And yes, you got the other receivers on that team can do some damage too. The Slim Reaper is not a made-up name. That's a real nickname, AJ, from college. Guy won the Heisman, all right? Throw some respect on his name.
I think
I feel
Smith is a top 5 receiver. That's probably the most underrated.
Oh yeah, if he's on he's on like the Rams, you would really see his true potential. But
disagree.
Yeah, I think
you saw this true potential last year when they won the Super Bowl. Like the problem isn't that the team players are now all of a sudden bad. The offensive coordinator has been trash, and that's all it is. That's bad play calling. I cannot.
Well, yeah.
I try not to go over it because we've already talked to Blue. It's just the schemes, the routes, like they are so predictable. They are so boring. They are like some of the stuff during the fucking call again during the Lions game. Some of the decisions that they're making absolutely bonkers. Like, what are we doing?
Throwing it there.
Like what? Like you guys gotta get your head out of your asses and admit a mistake before it becomes the reason why your season ends. And then they're not willing to do that. And I get it. They're loyal to their guys. It's very hard to install someone new midway through the season. I get it. But bring in Daboll. Fuck it. Do it.
Like
do
I got
something. If you're winning, then
Daboll's going back to the Bills if he's going anywhere.
To be fair, with some of their
Daboll and Jalen Hurts.
Some of their awful play calling is more. I do think they are one of those teams, which people always say the Chiefs are doing, but I genuinely do believe the Eagles are saving a lot for the playoffs, particularly with Jalen Hurts running the football by design. He's not pulling it on a lot of those, run options where he can give it to Barkley or he can pull it and come around the corner himself. Very rarely he takes off. Even when he's holding the ball, he'll throw it away. He hasn't been running much. He started to a little bit last week, and suddenly the Eagles' offense looked a little bit dangerous when Hurts is going to start taking off. So I do think that could happen. I also do worry about Jalen Carter versus Cooper Beebe and Tyler Smith inside against the Cowboys front. So there are reasons to worry that maybe
has been an incredible pick. If George Pickens is the steal of the offensive side, Jalen Phillips for a third. If he continues on this thing that he's going on, he's already had 2 sacks in 2 games. He's been caused a fumble, caused an interception. Like,
Howie's always cooking, man. He's always cooking.
Yeah, he is a speed rusher. And, he does have power and length, but he is a little bit of a speed rusher around the edge. And the reason he's so effective in that Eagles defensive front is that Jalen Carter is always collapsing the pocket.
And Jordan Davis.
And Jordan Davis. So there's nowhere to step forward. So when you have a rusher coming around the corner, and Jalen Phillips has showed some good dip in coming around the corner to flatten out. When you have that and the quarterback can't step up away from it, he's benefiting. He's benefiting a lot. So I think it is part of a product of where he's at and who he's playing with, because he wasn't doing this on the Dolphins.
Cook. Nice bounce out. Sorry.
So my thing is that the way the Cowboys win this game is if they throw to whoever is on the opposite side of Quinyon Mitchell. There is still a big hole. There's still a big problem on the defense. And for some reason, I guess it's because the pass rush has been as good as it has been. So it's really hard to make
it's a Dory Jackson
on time. Jackson, Bennett, Keely Ringo. That CB2 is still a big problem. And if you look at almost every game the last few times, they're struggling. And then all of a sudden this burst of offense comes against the Eagles out of nowhere. And it's because guess what they're doing? They're targeting the CB2 position. And the Lions only touchdown. What were they doing? They were targeting Adoree Jackson. They were targeting the quarterback too. So it's just, I don't know why teams aren't taking advantage of that. But no. I feel like every time somebody has thrown it in that direction, it's gone to a big play.
Well, I guess that leaves me now, right? Eagles, Cowboys. I gotta ask. I have one actual question though. What is something actually up with Barkley, or is it just flat out?
So
because from last year he was.
Let me make my pick for the record though, just real quick.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Because I didn't even make it.
I thought you did. I'm sorry.
I'm taking the Eagles though. No, Ray wanted to talk about Jalen Hurts' butt.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I was talking about. There's nothing wrong with Saquon. He's actually the same. The problem is that again, it comes back to the play calling. One of the things that made Saquon Barkley so dangerous is his ability to get outside and just make people miss. they have been just running it right up the middle, expecting them to part the seas like it was last year. And it's just not happening. And they're not being creative about it. Like I said, 2 games ago against the Packers, every time they brought in a fucking jumbo package, they're like, oh, it's a run. So they stopped Saquon. His biggest plays have come off of, a screen. And
this reeks of a Josh Allen run play. Just calling it in advance. Oh, no, he's on.
What's up, Troy?
What up, Troy boy?
He's under.
We gotta get Troy on here. He's got a lot to say about his Broncos. We gotta get Troy on here.
That's a bad play call.
Are they going for it, Mike? 4th down?
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Based on where they are in the field, I think they would have loved to have got 2 yards instead of 1. But at the same time, if you're the Bills offensive coordinator, first of all, this whole series, this set of 3 plays, the set of downs. You had the play where Deion Dawkins is on the sideline and you're on a wide receiver screen to the left. I get you want to get the ball out of Josh Allen's hands fast, but again, so obvious. Just it's a giveaway play. They lost 3 yards on it. And then on that play, you don't have James Cook in the backfield. You have Josh under center. It's just very obvious. If you're going to run a play action, you got to have Cook
Josh, what a beast.
He didn't touch it. He didn't touch it.
Man. Ty Johnson,
he got up.
former New York Jet, found his home in Buffalo, and he's killing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's nothing wrong with Saquon. There's nothing wrong with A.J. Brown. There's nothing wrong with the Slim Reaper. There's nothing wrong with Hurts. The play calling, they've even said they're being, Nick Sirianni said in a press conference last week, they're purposely being conservative. They want to play no turnover football because it's working. And surprise, you don't give the ball away, you're not going to lose the game. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, there is going to be a moment when the defense fails. And can you get to a point where you can keep up? And right now they're writing the coats of the defense, and they need to do something. They need to spark that offense in some way to really get them going.
I feel like if you're winning, it's just take the wins at this point, because especially going into this part of the season, it gets cold. Yeah, but that's the fucking point of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like,
sure,
you just want
they won in 2023, and they had it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, W's W, man. Like, I get it. It's boring to watch because
it's not boring for me. I love it. I love winning. I think it's amazing to win.
The people, you hear all the noise, and the noise is coming from fantasy football and betting. And it's not exciting. It's not sexy. But guess what? You are paid to win. That is it.
No, and I agree. And the problem is that for me, I worry about another 2023 collapse. Remember, we started out 11-1. We were fucking phenomenal. Yeah. But the difference was the defense was terrible. Yeah, the defense was terrible, but the offense was clicking. Now we have the exact opposite, but in a similar way. The offense isn't clicking. The defense is amazing. So, like, it gives me a lot of those 2023 vibes. And, you know, the start of it was the loss to the 49ers and then getting crushed by the Cowboys. So that's why I'm so a little bit antsy that it still has that 2023 vibe. So I'm hoping that it breaks it. But,
defenses don't collapse as easily as offenses, because defense, it's pretty steady. Offenses can be figured out, and then people can scheme against you. If you're playing good defense, that just means you have better athletes, and people would, a keener
and I
sense.
think that's been the surprise of the season, because that was the biggest question mark in the offseason was the defense. And sure enough, Vic Fangio, if you could give defensive coordinator of the year, I would give it to him.
Well, I'm going to go with my pick now. I'm going to take, I'm sorry, Ray. I'm taking the Cowboys here, only because if there's one team the Eagles struggle with, it is the New York Jets. And who just came to town on them Cowboys, baby? Oh, yeah. So, and you were just saying they keep running Barkley up the middle. Like, you ain't doing that shit against Williams, man. Like, it's just not going to happen. No. So, and he looks like he was re-energized. I think he had one and a half sacks last week. Several, he played really well last week. And, again, not going to take too much out of it, since it was the Raiders and they just look like a completely lost football team. So, and the Cowboys have that tendency to just beat up on teams that are worse than them. That is the one funny thing with the Cowboys, like, to compare it to like the Bills. Like, the Bills always play down to their opponent. If the Cowboys are better than you, they're going to blow you out of the building. But if you're like on the same level as the Cowboys get, like, it looks like they can't play football.
Cowboys haven't beaten anyone over 500. The best they've done is tied.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like whenever they play, like when they play a team that's less than them, they let you know, like we them boys. But when you show up and slap them in the face, they're like, oh shit.
Nothing makes me more
the
upset
Eagles
when I
usually
log
cover.
on. Nothing upsets me more when I log on to X after a Cowboys win, and the first thing I see is Skip Bayless going,
"Oh my God,
damn Cowboys!" And I'm just like, dude, it's fucking the Raiders, brother. Calm down.
Yeah.
I find Skip even more annoying, honestly, when they lose and he does his like grumpy old man, takes the jersey off and like burns it, and he looks at the camera. And he's like he's so cringy. I can't take him. I
can't take it.
He's like
NFL Network's the only thing you should be watching. Those are the only talk shows for sports you should be watching at all. I don't care.
First things first, I do enjoy. Like Nick Wright is a clown, but at the same time, they've got such good chemistry. Wilds is hilarious.
Kevin Wilds is amazing. I love him as a commentator. Yeah. Like he's so good.
First things first is so good. I love it.
I do like
it. All day.
Yeah, Skip Bayless is like one of those guys where like you're just like, how is he still? He seems like he's lost in time. Like he's just that dude that's like still trying to fit in, like being that shock jock and all that shit that no one does anymore. Like no one cares like for that angle because it's just so obvious that you're being like in now the world where there's just so much content everywhere and it's not just the people that are on TV. It is so obvious when you're just being a contrarian for the sake of being a contrarian, and that's what he is. And then he like makes it worse, like Mike said. Like he's just he tries to like hype up his own bullshit, and that's just what it is. Like he doesn't believe it. He's just doing it to be that controversial guy, and it just comes off as he's fake as fuck. Like that's what it is. Dude. Like he sucks.
He pays them so he can stay on the air.
Hey, some of those videos at home after the Cowboys losses, you could tell he like asked his wife, "Hey, can you hold my phone?" and like pointed at me.
And she's like,
looks so bad. It's just weird.
I hate him.
Have you guys seen his new show?
And he pops open the garbage. He throws the jersey in the garbage.
Yeah.
And then he's and then he's like shocked that like that Taylor banged Shannon Sharp instead of him. Like, come on, like just relax.
No,
like how are you like? What did you expect, dude? You're like 90. You look like the Crypt Keeper coming out making football picks. Like, what the fuck out of here?
There was a one time that he had one of those videos where he's angry and stomping around, and you can see him like set up and get told, "Okay, I'm recording," because then he starts coming out. It's like it's so obvious, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. But have you guys seen his new like internet show, the Gridiron with? They used to have Gilbert Arenas on there, but he got cooked. But,
I refuse.
I have no interest in following him anywhere. I liked him with Shannon because they did have a good chemistry, but. Again, even with Stephen, he was with Stephen A, right? Or am I wrong?
Yeah. That was where they got famous.
Just these guys talk like they're old school G's, and they didn't do shit. I think Stephen A. Smith averaged like 0.3 points a game in high school basketball.
I love how Stephen A. got dropped from NBA Countdown or whatever.
Energy. Yeah, that was great. I fucking can't stand
these guys think they're the main characters and wherever they go, and then you look at them on screen, you're like, I don't believe a goddamn word this guy's saying.
Look, and I'm not trying to say like you have to be an athlete to be a sports analyst. Like it's not, in a lot of the cases, the people that are the best teachers are the ones that weren't the best players. You know what I mean? But that there comes a point again, like Stephen A. and like these guys are just part of this. Like if I speak the loudest and say the most nonsensical bullshit, like that's. Yeah. I'm the best. So, like, I can do that shit, too. Like, oh, let's fucking go. Oh, this bullshit. If I was, it's just, he can't. Yeah, it just comes off really fucking fake.
When you weren't an athlete, you have such hot takes. That's what bothers me. Like, you can have your opinion, but you're like adamant. You'll tell, like, the guy that is a Hall of Famer, he'd be like, you don't even get it.
I mean, that's why Shannon Sharp quit the show. Do you guys remember? That's why.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't kill him.
Yeah, like he called him out, the 3-time fucking Super Bowl champion that he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And Shannon was like, I'm done. I can't stand this anymore.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you... Go ahead, Mike. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just commenting on the Bills game. I was finally about to give the defense some props. They came out in a base set, which is I've been calling for, 3 linebackers. They covered it up well, and it looked great. And then they let maybe one of the most immobile quarterbacks, that's not one of the unks in the game today, scramble for a few yards, and then they get the 15-yard face mask on top of it.
Up, baby.
Just a brutal play for the Bills defense. Now they're in field goal range already now with that penalty. And this is a game where points are going to come at a premium, and they just gave points with that penalty right there. You know,
if they got to score.
You know, I don't think
a nice tackle. Let's go.
That was a good tackle.
That was a stupid play call if I'm the Texans, but hey, I'll take it.
That's a good. Fuck Skip. Fuck them all.
Are we on to rapid fire now? What's the next game? Yep, it's rapid fire time, baby. Yeah.
Let's do it, baby.
Oh, wait, one last thing before we rapid fire, just on the Cowboys Eagles, super quick. Even though I picked the Cowboys +3, like, do not put your money on the Cowboys in real betting. Like, that's for the show's sake. I think it could happen. No way in hell am I putting money on the Cowboys to actually cover. Don't do it. Smart money would be Eagles money line. Yeah. But yeah. My bet's still the Cowboys +3 for the show, though.
That was a terrible.
Fuck Eagles.
See, like that right there is why Sauce Gardner, like, getting 2 picks for him is because this is how Sauce Gardner plays. He never turns around and finds the football. This thing just literally hit this dude in the back.
Just turn around.
It was tough.
Turn around.
This is where understanding football a little bit, you would understand that, because that route started.
Okay, Skip. All right, Skip. Yeah.
When as a corner in man coverage, you're going to have inside leverage there a little bit, and then when the route starting from inside the hash is out, he's going to have his back to the ball. It's very hard to turn and find the football there. Plus, it was underthrown. And Harrison's going to
because they're looking for late hands. That's what he's reacting.
Yeah, exactly.
They're reacting to the receiver's hands, and he doesn't see it. I get that.
They need to go for it on this. Yeah. They need to go.
Well
for it.
Played by the rookie, AJ, sir.
I didn't say it was. I didn't say it wasn't well played. I say, like, that's my issue with Sauce. Is Sauce is always in good coverage, but never has his head around. Like, and that's regardless of.
All right. If I'm the Bills, I play 0 here, but the Bills are pussies. I play 0 and I send everyone because I think they're going to run the football.
Why would you run from the shotgun and not under center?
Oh, come on.
Oh, you got to make that tackle, bro.
Oh, my God. They have
This is what pisses me off about the Bills, though. It's 4th and 1. And we're playing basically what amounted to 0 coverage. And instead of playing in our base, we're in nickel. Why is Taron Johnson, our nickel, the guy there? That should be one of our linebackers there, and that should be stuffed for a loss. It's just, I don't know. I wasn't, because we're doing the show. Was it no huddle? Did they not let us substitute? I don't know. But if we had a chance to substitute and we didn't switch the base, we deserve what we got on that play.
That's a tough ask for Johnson to, because Marks is a big boy.
That was an amazing block.
Good job.
I don't know if you saw that block.
That
block was. That was.
But all right, it's rapid fire time, boys. So again, we're just gonna we're gonna bang this out. We can still, we got the game on. We can react to the game and all that. But let's just bang it out. We're gonna go Tom, Mike, Ray, and back to me. And oh my God, no one want to touch that. Oh wait, no, Mark's just hit him in the balls. Okay. All right. Up first, we got the Patriots and the Bengals. 6.5. Tom, what do you got?
Patriots, Bengals, no Jamar Chase. Oh, God, no cover. You got Patriots minus 5.5.
Mike, what do you got?
I agree with Tom because I'm being a hopeful Homer Bills fan, and Burrow might play, even though it's not going to matter. I'm going to take the Bengals.
Right?
Bengals to cover, +6.
Pats minus 6.5.
Taking a pass as well. Up next, we got Giants, Lions, 10.5. Tom, what do you got?
Yeah, give me this game, Lions minus 13.5.
Oh, okay. All right. Mike, what do you got?
With Tom on the Lions.
Right?
Lions want that revenge, 10.5.
You know what? I'll stay. I was gonna say Giants, but I'll stick with you guys.
Dexter Lawrence.
I don't think Dart's playing, right? He's still out.
Yeah, Dart's not playing.
Pretty sure he's still out. Yeah, no, yeah. Dart. Yeah.
Next, we got Vikings, Packers, 6.5. Packers at home. Tom, what do you got?
Dangerously cheesy. Oh, man. Packers don't look themselves. JJ had an off game last game. He's going to bounce back. They're going to cover. Vikings.
Mike?
I think JJ McCarthy's been very inaccurate. He's only completing a little over 50% of his passes. Even though the Packers are the most overrated team in football, still give me the Packers laying the 6.5 at home.
Ray, what do you got?
They keep making this big deal about this 9 player. I don't know if you've heard about this, but the big 9 that they keep talking about. So I'm definitely going Packers 6.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Packers just because they're at home. I don't really believe in the Packers much, but JJ just hasn't shown me enough at all. So I'll give it to Jordan Love and the Packers. We got Colts Chiefs 3.5.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tom, what do you got?
He should have titled him
is
way behind the line. He had him and he missed him, but they still got him.
So right here, I have the Colts winning this game outright. So I'm going to take them plus 3.5 easily right now.
Hell yeah.
Chiefs are frauds. Oh no, they're
Big
not
time.
frauds. They're not winning.
No, they're
Mike, what do you got?
I'm with Tom. Chanel and Nick Bolton are going to get bullied and they're going to try and stop the run coming up to tackle Taylor. Tyler Warren's going to have a hell of a day on play action right behind those 2 terrible coverage linebackers. Give me the Colts running away with this. This is like the Chiefs can't lose 3 in a row in the regular season. Patrick, that's not who the Chiefs are right now. Give me the Colts.
Yeah. Ray, what do you got?
I don't know how Colts aren't plus 3.5. Like I just don't get it. The Chiefs are terrible, dude. They're not even contention for playoff running right now. Like, why are we giving them the benefit of the doubt when they haven't proved anything? Give me Colts 3.5.
History. That's why, Ray. History.
What history? There's been no history. This has never been.
Well,
this never happened.
Hold on, Ray.
This is hold on.
Quit while you were ahead.
No. They have never faced a controversy like this before. They've been very dominant. They've never been in a position where they've been on the losing side of things.
I wouldn't say that's
how
a
do you know they can handle
controversy.
it?
They're just not as good as they've been. They got aging players and whatever.
No, I'm
but
just saying, how can you go by history when they've never dealt with this before? That's what I'm saying.
being old, yeah, I guess that's tough.
No, by being bad. They've never been bad before, so they've never been able to get over this. So how can we say history? They haven't dealt with this.
I don't think the Chiefs have the ability to rush inside other than Chris Jones as well as it'll take to turn Daniel Jones into full pumpkin mode. So yeah, I think it's just going to be easy. It's going to be easy for Daniel Jones because it's going to be all play action. Tyler Warren's going to have like 5 yards of open space. Yeah, it's an easy one for me.
Yeah, I'm taking the Colts as well. Indiana Jones, baby. I think he bounces back and comes back to that Indiana form. All right, up next, we got the Seahawks, Titans, 13.5. Tom, what do you got?
There's no way.
I don't know. That's a lot of points. Titans are playing well. I'm going to save my breath. It's Seahawks. JSN. I say it every week. Is going to rout the shit out of this defense. Look for JSN, like career high yardage, maybe. I don't know if the Titans just want to burn clock and get out of there. But yeah, Seahawks going to cover.
Mike?
Let's go.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks. Not much to say here. 14's a lot of points, but I think the Seahawks can cover it. The defense is too good. Titans O-line is too bad. They're going to get a lot of pressure, a lot of sacks. It sucks for Cam Moore because he's a hell of a talent, but not a lot of talent around him.
Game break.
Texans. Let's go.
Bills are one extra point away from losing or being you hate to see that. Oh, yikes. Kirk is just wide open. God damn, not even a man on that. Ray, what do you got? You got Seahawks, right? Seahawks.
Yeah, everybody Seahawks. Yeah, no, don't fuck around.
Troy in the chat says Patriots won't cover 10.5. The spread is 5.5, my friend. Is that correct?
Yeah. Hold on. Did I mess that up?
Oh,
no, I had 6.5. So what is it now? Did it change?
He says no. It's 5.5, but he said it's 10.5. Bots.
Yeah, I don't know. Next we got.
Oh, I got it.
We got bots.
Yeah, let me take care of that.
Another one of those. Yeah, I got you. We got Jaguars, Cardinals. We still haven't had a sex bot though, which was my favorite one that entered Kaiju Live. That was the best. Jaguars, Cardinals -3. Tom, what do you got?
I've said it before. I say it again. The Cardinals love disappointing their fans. Brissett is the better option. I know Call of Duty, I think, did it come out or is coming out? So you're never going to see Kyler again. It is disgusting. I'm going to take Jags here.
Mike?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Jags as well. Not much to say. Duval.
Love it.
So is Murray playing or no?
No.
No.
It's Brissett. I even checked betting lines. He's definitely
Ray, who are you taking?
I heard he's already out next year because of GTA 6.
Ray, what did you say?
Murray's I said Jags. Look out for Kyler Murray on the off-season train. I think he's going to going to enjoy that jet life.
Oh, look out for that.
He's going to have so much free time to play.
Shout outs to Wander here. This was one of the funniest streams of all time that we had on Kaiju Live, where Dad found out Vegeta but couldn't say Vegeta. He kept calling him vagina.
No.
Vagina? Nice.
Oh my god!
Big Frank.
I mean, he is a big vagina, but we don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to miss bath time with Bulma. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah! Oh, that was incredible. No, that was incredible. Hold on, that was incredible. That was the best part of the whole show. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll never take a bath with you again. All right. He just leaves the fight.
No, I loved it. It makes Vegeta that much more likable for me. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, Vegeta's easily become the best character in Dragon Ball.
Hold on.
In terms of art,
get sidetracked.
Oh yeah, let's keep rapid fire. Yeah. I'm actually. Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. We'll circle back. I'm gonna take I'm actually gonna take the Cardinals here. They put up points, man. And I just always the Jaguars just don't do anything for me. I just feel like they're a constant disappointing season, and so this is one of those games where it's just like, oh yeah, the Jaguars should win. They're the better team, but I just don't see it.
Does that break like a record for most completions or something like that?
Yeah, dude. The Cardinals put up points. Their defense is just trash. So, and I just don't.
Who'd the Jags beat by like 30 last week? I can't remember.
The Chargers.
Yeah. So
the Chargers.
You know why? Because the Chargers used the terrible towel in an embarrassing way, and nobody escapes the curse of the terrible towel.
Browns, Raiders. Oh my god, is this an Amazon Prime game? It sounds like it would be.
Oh my god.
No, it's a Sanders special.
It's a Shador Sanders starting game.
Browns, Raiders, 3.5 time. What do you got?
Shador with the full week with the starters. They
might learn his cadence.
I mean, listen, it's going to be a toilet bowl for the ages, but I still think the Browns defense is probably gonna get them the win here. I'll take them with the points.
Mike.
Now, when I say Myles Garrett is going to have 5 sacks, I'm not exaggerating. He's going to have 5 sacks.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, Geno. Will Geno get through this game? Under 2 quarters of action for Geno Smith. No!
Oh no! Can he take it to the house? No, they got it. Oh no! Holy!
Oh, that's a blindside.
That's a block in the back.
They didn't call it.
No, there's a flag. There's a flag down. There's a flag down. You have to call that. That was bad.
That was a terrible block. Why would you do that?
Yeah, you didn't need to do that. That was a touchdown. You didn't need to do that. Let's see what the actual flag is. It better be that though.
Oh my god. Oh man.
As we wait in bated breath.
No. Bills fans,
here's your second boneheaded move of the quarter.
This is the second one. Gear on. I'm gonna switch to the lucky Josh Allen jersey and Bills hat after the stream ends.
Don't waste your time on the Bills tonight.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Second boneheaded play for the Bills tonight. First one of the quarter.
Well, I mean, the first one. I gotta say though that this guy right here is so stupid. The block in the back, it's like let me just do this as the guy has no chance of making the play. I hate that, man. If you're the coach, when you see that shit in the film, it's like, dude, what the? Why?
He's running some laps. That's for sure.
Actually, it was a little closer than I thought it was at first, but still,
you don't need to make it. You don't need to do it. Just don't do it. Anyway,
Ray, did you pick? Browns Raiders
3.5. Shador's gonna go crazy. They're gonna all rue the day they let Shador drop. Let's go. He's gonna be
I'm on the Browns,
the guy. Yeah.
I'm taking the Browns. I don't think Shador's gonna go crazy, but I do hope he does well because
about it. They're gonna go crazy. It's the best team for him to go absolutely at ape spit. Come on.
Ape. Oh.
It might be like who scores more touchdowns, Max Crosby or Myles Garrett. You know.
He said ape. He said ape spit, right? Like I'm not exaggerating that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Falcons Saints. Do I have this line right? 1.5. Is that real? Did I mess that up?
Yeah, because Kirk Cousins is starting.
The live line.
It's 2.5.
Let me see.
Hold on. It doesn't matter at this point. I'll take it either line. I'll just run with it, right?
Updated though.
Yes. Nope.
Okay. Hold on, I'm looking for it. It's
-2.5.
Falcons.
Right
yeah, it's -2.5. Yep.
Nice tackle.
You're right.
Tom, what do you got?
Listen, I think Kirk is averaging like 80 yards a game at this point in the season. The Saints show up. The defense is going to show up against Kirk. He's not going to do shit. Saints 2.5, easy.
The season of the Unk continues with the dad bod himself, wife dressing him for game day. Kirk Cousins comeback performance.
You like that?
He's gonna wear some ugly ass plaid shirt. He's buttoned up all the way up to his neck, and he's gonna throw like 3 touchdowns. Give me the Falcons on the road.
Ray, what do you got?
I got Shakir in the medical tent. That's what I got. Being evaluated for a concussion. I think they just saw. So get fucked, Mike.
Great
Josh
job,
is next.
Defense, holding them to 3, and we have a chance to go down and score.
What do you mean?
They
just scored like fucking 9 points in 2 minutes. What do you mean?
Well, no. After the turnover, we held them. It's 4th down. They're going to probably kick a field goal at the 2-minute warning.
Okay,
and Josh is going to bring the ball down. We're going to score
and get it intercepted again.
I'm taking the Falcons. Buccaneers Rams 6.5. This is actually going to be a good game.
I didn't even say that.
Yeah, this is going to be a really good game.
Yeah. Saints 2.5. That's all.
They have Bucks Rams 6.5. I doubted the Rams. I doubted the Rams last week. I don't know if I'm going to do it this time. But Tom, what do you got?
Yeah, it's 100% Bucks plus 6.5 here. I mean, anyone could win this one, but you're giving me 6.5 points with this coin flip, I'm taking the 6.5 for the Bucks.
Mike,
Chris Godwin is back.
How about Bucky Irving?
Let me look real quick.
He's still iffy. But you can't. The books don't know if he's going to play.
Okay. No Bucky Irving would be Rams double digits. With Bucky Irving, Rams barely cover.
All the fucking court doesn't allow you to fucking do shit like that. All right, this fucking court over here.
I said no.
What is happening right now?
No matter what, I said the Rams would cover. Very big difference. I didn't flip my pick. I'm just saying with Bucky, without Bucky, it would be double digits. Either way, Rams covering.
Ray's like, I can't take all this winning. It's driving me crazy.
You're too close.
If we win another game, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
You're too close, man. You're too close.
Oh my god.
Bucky Irving is tracking the play, but they're still not 100%. So.
Oh god.
But Chris Godwin is expected to play.
Did you pick Ray?
I didn't hear if Mike was picking because I was still too busy making fun of him.
The Rams, no matter what, covering. Godwin is a god loser.
Ray, what do you got?
I got Rams, second best team in football besides the Eagles. Until they prove that they can't win, Rams are definitely my second pick to go to the Super Bowl besides Eagles. I think they look really good.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. I doubted them last week, and it was a mistake. I won't do that again. Up next, Panthers, 49ers, -7. Tom, what do you got?
Oh, man, the band's back together. Purdy's healthy. CMC, Kittle, Jennings. The Panthers don't have a shot. I know Bryce, he's coming on, but it's like, I don't know. You're getting the 49ers at home when they're getting right. I don't see them covering it, so it's going to be 49ers -7.
Mike?
Panthers' offensive passing game is kind of ugly, but the Niners are looking pretty right now. Give me the Niners. Laying the 7. At home. Dad jokes. Take that pun, Tom. You tried not to smile, but you did.
Yeah, we saw it. We saw it.
And dad jokes.
Oh, my God. Ray, what do you got?
I got 49ers -7. Purdy's back. They're rolling.
Yeah, I'm taking 49ers 7. And that concludes. That was the Monday night game, right? Yeah, that's Monday. Why are all the primetime games such bad matchups, dude? Like,
I feel like between the Panthers to have like a great year after they're like, they had a pretty decent offseason, and then they were really good for the last half of the season last year. So I guess they were expecting big things out of Bryce Young. I don't know, but
I guess, yeah.
What do you guys say we ride this until halftime and then call it?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, what? Yeah, that's fine.
So I was talking about Jonathan Taylor,
Thomas,
getting all this love. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, Thomas Taylor, JTT.
Home Improvement reboot.
You can't. The dude's in jail. The one kid's in jail.
Which kid's in jail?
Yeah, they could make a story.
The oldest guy. The oldest
Brad.
guy. Yeah, he got like felony, like bad stuff.
Yeah, but he was just a generic looking blonde. You can get anyone guy to look like that.
You can write that into the story.
Not for that.
The cameras into the jails.
Not for that. Yeah.
Oh, when he could go the way. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
That's amazing. Damn. I'm like 10 seconds behind.
Are you really? All of us are
this
on
whole
this?
time. I can't even. Yeah, you guys are ahead and I'm behind, so I'll just pretend like I already saw it.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know. Why didn't you say something? I would have rewound it.
Why didn't you just refresh your screen, you loser?
No, I mean,
it's not working.
Last week it was the same thing. Mike was ahead of all of us by like 10 seconds. All of us were on the same page except for Mike. Now it's Tom's fate.
Can't believe that.
I'm always a step ahead,
baby. I just smile and I'm like,
step ahead. Keep feeding me.
Yeah. That's why you're always home during the playoffs.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put that,
you're always a step ahead.
I'm going to put something in your hand
home before everybody else.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tom.
But why can somebody explain this to me? Because I'm really dumb. Why is it that Jonathan Taylor is getting all the MVP love right now, and he's having an incredible year? Don't get me wrong.
Because he has 15 touchdowns, dog. That's why.
Insert Eagles player he's going to talk about here.
Yeah, I know.
Saquon did that. But not 2 months ago.
Oh, Saquon.
Hold on.
Here,
How can he be in the MVP running? Is the quarterback that bad? Are we really that bad? Like, a man almost had a 2,000-yard season, and
I don't know. Maybe Saquon didn't play anybody. Who did he play the last year? I don't know.
The same amount of people that the Bills play with. Did you see the screen with the Bills' schedule?
I have a simple, honest answer for you. None of the quarterbacks are putting up the numbers to totally run away with this year.
Matt Stafford. I think Matt Stafford's having an incredible year.
Drake May's numbers are good, but it's not that great.
Like,
not that great.
He's not on pace to break any records. Yeah, he's having an incredible season. Don't get me wrong, but like, is the quarterback play just that bad that being the best? Like, Derrick Henry had better.
Well, it's more like inconsistent. So like Stafford, while he leads in with 27 touchdowns. Drake May leads in yards, but has 7 less touchdowns. But yeah, I would have to say like Stafford should be leading it, but he's, Drake May is probably going to be the first one to cross 3,000. So like that's a tight race. You got between the quarterbacks. There's like 5, 6 guys.
Think about it. Like
when
Drake
you go to
has the yardage, and then Matt Stafford has the touchdown. So
yeah, but when you go to rushing though, like Jonathan Taylor is leaps above. Like no one's even close. It's not even close. He's projected
to get 1,800 yards, and that's going to be enough to win the fucking MVP. When last year it didn't. I'm just confused by it. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Well, it's not MVP of this year and last year. It's MVP of this year, right?
Yeah. Again.
No, I get it. But if you hold the metrics to a season that was almost history defining, and he wasn't even in the running. But to this, now it is. Like now he's going to be
going off. Josh Allen going off last year.
Hold on. Lamar and Josh they were not that great last year. They had worse numbers than the years that Lamar won the previous MVPs. Like, so like I don't get
Bill's here to say yet again, Kyle Murray is going to the Jets, and I am here to say it's not gonna happen, man. You're insane.
No, you're gonna get Brock Purdy. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get Brock.
No,
Purdy.
I'll take Brock Purdy any day.
The Bills have got to get out of the zone defense. They've got to get out of the
Danny
zone.
put $1,000 on Bills minus 5.5. He is the true MVP.
No, he didn't. Did he really?
Yes, yeah, he did. He accidentally bet 2 times.
5 and 5.
500 on Bills minus 5.5. So Danny, if you're watching.
What did Danny do?
He bet $1,000
on Bills 5.5.
He didn't cash out. He couldn't get that money back.
Oh no, because Danny likes to live dangerously.
Yeah.
Danny, if the Bills want to cover that 5.5,
Sir, I suggest you stay.
They've got to get out of this awful zone defense. They're bad at it. They got to play base on early downs, except for this series.
No trouble.
Yeah, they've got to play some man covers. They've got to play the rookie. Let him and Benford take away their top targets and get after the quarterback. Send some extra. Let Davis Mills have to beat you and throw real passes. Can't let him be a check down merchant.
But
and you can't let Marks.
Back to Ray's point of like bullshit MVPs and stuff like that. Like that's just sometimes how it is, man. Like I'll never forget when like just look at take a shift to baseball.
Like, legit. Like I'm
no, but
to be like
hold on. Like let me go to baseball though. You had Aaron Judge that year, all those years ago, up against Altuve, and everyone was like, home runs don't matter. It's all about batting average, which was absolutely insane because that was the only category that Altuve had over Judge, and they picked Altuve. And then fast forward to this year, there was the whole between him and
big dump.
Yeah, the big dumper. Everyone was now like, oh, only home runs matter. And it's like, well, hold the fuck up. Like, so I know exactly what you mean, where it's just like the standards change. It's completely nonsense one year to the next. But I will say it's because I do think the quarterback play is just too tight where no one's just ungodly. Although, I mean, if Stafford puts up another couple games like this and he has like 40 touchdowns and 200
runner by a mile.
If he ends up having like
incredible
40 to 50 touchdowns with 5 interceptions, I think he's going to win MVP. I mean, that's
27
insane.
touchdowns to 2 interceptions, and he's got a pretty decent schedule from here on out. I think he's going to run away with it. But like, it's just I keep hearing this chatter about like. It just bugs me. And it's not just because it's Saquon or the Eagles. If you take the Eagles out of it, if you look on it from a stats base, the MVP is, like, it just, I'm trying not to be a homer about it, but it doesn't make sense why I almost, even Derrick
Adrian
Henry
Peterson won the MVP, and yes, Saquon had better numbers, but it was with more competition. Jonathan Taylor's outpacing AP's numbers for MVP, so you can make a case.
Yeah,
he's MVP.
I think one of the things too is like go to the eye test where Jonathan Taylor has flat out won them some games in very tight. Yeah. So like I think that plays a factor as well. That he's flat out taken over games.
Somebody got fucking collarbone broken.
I hope not.
There you go. No, it's just very weird. I hate the MVP discussion. I really do. They really need to change it. I think
it really makes it, man. That's what gets the clicks, baby.
I mean,
they just need to do it a different way. It's not really MVP. It's which quarterback is.
Bayless needs a pick.
Yeah, like it's so boring and it's so exhausting to hear these fucking voters talk about this shit, and it's just like. Where the fuck? What the fuck happened?
That's how I felt with Aaron Judge. Like to me, it was like literally he had one of the best seasons in the history of the game, and we're sitting here. Well, one guy hit more home runs than him. It's like okay, but like he hit 5 more home runs and then was oh no.
Wow,
this defense is fucking useless. Whenever we need a stop. I love how every time a negative play happens, they keep panning to Josh Allen. It's great. Just look at the zone, though.
Allen.
They've got to get out of this shitty zone.
Yeah, like he's going to be able to do anything on the.
They're not.
They never learn.
and they're they don't pass off well enough.
We try and play these cover 3 variations week in and week out. We get wrecked, and we just keep going back to it.
No, he's out. He's out.
No, he's out. That was a. He's been terrible at these fucking fade
when
passes.
Higgins matures a little and he's not a rookie, he's going to make those plays and he's going to be a lot to handle. So fortunately,
they're going to be awful.
That's not about a Bills player. I was talking about
Ray. You got to
stop.
You got to.
No. The Bills are terrible.
Rage bait.
Yeah.
Year 2, Higgins makes that play. I think the Texans drafted 2 really good rookie wide receivers in Higgins and Knoll. I don't know why they haven't gotten Knoll involved yet, but I'm happy they didn't. But the Bills D has to find one defensive play, which I'm going to predict something. Wait, do the Bills have any timeouts? I'm thinking
no. They have no timeouts. 9 seconds. Oh wait, they do. No, they do have timeouts. They do.
So I guarantee everyone here that the Sean McDermott, because he has a habit of doing it, he's going to let them line up, and then he's going to call defensive timeouts. It's going to be really fucking annoying, and then the Bills are going to get beat for a touchdown.
Just to take a knee.
They have an injury timeout right now.
I call it the patented Sean McDermott defensive timeout. He has to do it every game, and then after that timeout, we get wrecked every single time.
Osama McDermott?
So, Osama McDermott, yeah.
What's up with
great teamwork, just like the hijack. Is that what he said?
Yeah,
it's a great.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank God you guys are New Yorkers. Jesus.
The locker room is probably like, yeah, coach.
Do not clip me.
Yeah.
I am not saying that. McDermott said it.
Oh, you totally
it's so weird. Mike put on a turban and started.
Fucking anti-American Bills lover.
Oh, wait, here comes the timeout. Wait for it. He's going to see how they line up.
Let's see.
Here it comes. I'm going to be shocked if he doesn't call it. Holy shit.
The play gets off. Didn't call it. Is it still a touchdown anyway? It's a touchdown anyway. Yeah. Oh, my God. What is happening up in Buffalo? There's a flag. Flag on a play?
It's a late hit. Defenseless player, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Can we talk about how ugly this like polo sweater is that the Texans are wearing with like the dark red on one side?
It looks fucking sick.
Maybe it's a pick route.
Yeah.
The Bills defense just let Davis fucking Mills look like he was Peyton Manning, prime Peyton Manning. And it's because in key moments, we just love to shit ourselves. So everyone thinks Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT because of 13 seconds. No, we played 30 yards off on all the receivers in 30. Patrick Mahomes didn't have to throw the ball more than 5 air yards on that 13 seconds drive. And it's similar defensive style we played here and just let Davis fucking Mills dominate us with wide open receivers all over the field. It's just inexcusable how pussy mode we get in key moments.
Oh, did he miss that?
Oh, no, he got it.
We got it. He got it. Have you had the same defensive coordinator for the last couple of years, or has it been changed too?
It's Sean McDermott.
No, it's changed.
McDermott.
There's been a McDermott effect.
He's the defensive.
We've gone through a number of people.
Why did I always think McDermott was an offensive guy?
No, he's
just what he says is offensive.
He was actually on the Eagles. That's where he started out. He was an understudy of Jim Johnson, and when Jim Johnson died, he took over for the Eagles D, and he got ran out of Philly because of how bad he was.
Because they were winning too much.
Yeah. Doesn't that make you mad? Doesn't that make you mad?
Man.
That I have to be.
Why does it make me mad?
About
I'm a Steelers fan.
Unhappy. Yeah.
I'm a Steelers fan. Listen,
you win so much.
I'm just so tired of winning at this point.
Bobby Babich, though, he has to be on the hot seat for the Bills. I mean, it's just.
I think Sean McDermott's on the hot seat for the Bills. Controversial take. If they don't make the playoffs, or
is that a controversial take? I feel like he's been on the hot seat for the last couple of years. Like every time they come up short, people are like, "Fuck him."
No, I don't think so because they're still playing well.
I think he needs to get a defensive coordinator who likes to attack offenses. We've constantly had these coordinators who just they want to play a bend but don't break, but they break all the fucking always. So it's I don't know. I'm just sick of it. You're playing against Davis Mills. The dude is terrible when pressured. He has a 50% completion percentage, and you sit back like you're terrified of him, and you let him drive down the field. It's just
that's embarrassing.
It's inexcusable.
So, what do you think though? Going to halftime, you think they make the adjustments, or you think the Bills don't come back?
I still think they're going to win. I still think the Bills are going to be able to win. But I think they're definitely not covering. They're definitely not covering the way they're playing. They do make
the adjustments, but they put themselves in a hole now, because now the Texans are a team where you want to put them in a situation where they can't be balanced on offense. They have to drop back with Davis Mills and X in the beach, and they put them in a game now where they can run the ball, they can run play action, they can sit in their basic game plan, basic offense, and that plays into the Texans' hands. So I think the Bills win. I think they let Josh Allen do his thing and just mix in James Cook at the right time. And I do think they play more man. I do think they bring more pressure. But it's just a shame that they didn't come out that way.
Bill is not a Bills fan. Bill is unfortunately a Cardinals fan. So,
hey, remember that Super Bowl, Bill?
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers. James Harrison.
It's kind of crazy.
You let James Harrison crawl on all fours for like 102 yards. Come on.
What's frustrating is you draft a guy like Hairston to play man coverage so that you can be a more aggressive defense, so that you can play man coverage, because we were slow on the back end and we got some speed. And what do? We drop into a cover 3, cover 4, way off. Bernard, he hasn't looked right since his injury. Even when his processing looks like it's good, he just looks so slow. He can't get there. There's just guys open everywhere. The pass rush isn't getting home. It just looks sloppy. It's not creative. I don't even see many games happening up front. So something's got to change. They got to look at the film. I mean, it's really obvious. So they just got to put some pressure on the quarterback, or run some pressure schemes, run more zero, send 6, send 7, play some man in behind it, and say, "Hey, Davis Mills, can you beat us?" And if he does, if he does, you live with it. If he does, you live with it. But you can't let him walk down the field like that.
It's striking how bad the Bills' defense have let down Josh Allen. Like, it's kind of like, if there's anything that comes out of this, like, say they don't go anywhere, which I honestly do want Josh Allen to win. Like, he's a great quarterback and he deserves it. He's played his ass off. He's put his body on the line for them. In all seriousness, if he doesn't win, it'll be the biggest what if since Dan Marino, because that defense has let him down at every fucking turn, to the point where he could have won multiple Super Bowls. Like Mike was saying, I know we joke around and we know that we taunt him with 13 seconds, but like, you couldn't have asked Josh Allen to do more that game. You couldn't have asked him to do anything better.
Go in and play safety like a man and make that play.
Literally, I mean, they gotta bring Mike's bedroom etiquette into this with 13 seconds. I think that's pretty tasteless.
I think they just want to be like Tom Brady, and they just want to clone Josh Allen in every position. Like, they just want to make sure that he literally can play everything. It's going to be the most disappointing, I think.
It was still longer than...
Oh my God.
Oh man. It's going to be one of the biggest NFL travesties if Josh Allen doesn't win a ring with the Bills. It's going to be really bad.
I've avoided talking about it because it's excuses. So I don't like to talk about injuries. But right now, the hope for the playoffs is that Ed Oliver comes back healthy. And the Bills have had just a bad run of injuries, especially at the defensive tackle position. First, we had the 2 guys suspended 6 weeks. Then we get them back. Michael Hoyt looks phenomenal in like the game and a half that he played, getting pressure, getting sacks. He goes down, tears his Achilles. He's back out for the year. Ed Oliver was injured. He comes back, instantly tears his bicep again. He's out. We have our rookie 2nd-round pick, hasn't lived up to it yet. Our rookie 4th-rounder, or late 3rd, I forget where we drafted Walker. He comes in. He's out playing our 2nd-rounder, but he doesn't have the time to develop because he got hurt. He's been out. and TJ Sanders. So we just had too many injuries at the same position, and we're getting gashed up the middle. Milano looks like he's a little bit washed. Terrell Bernard, he's been dealing with injuries. So our second level linebackers, they've just been hurting and they've been bad. The film has looked absolutely atrocious, to the point where it's honestly looked like our backups have outperformed the starters, to the point where I'm like, can we put Dorian Williams and Shaq Thompson in over Bernard and Milano? And I'm shocked to be saying that, but it was the same thing in prior years. I don't know.
GM? Is it Brandon Bean, right? That's your GM?
Yeah.
I think if they don't fire McDermott, they're firing him. He has kind of done a bad job these last few years in terms of like how they're supporting that team. Like, they haven't drafted a real weapon. They had Stephon Diggs, traded him, didn't get anything really good for him. They haven't really supported him in this deadline when they desperately needed to do so. The defense has not improved. They've signed old guys. They were expecting Von Miller to be really good. They were expecting Nick Bosa to be really good. They're expecting Ed Oliver to hold on together. Like, I'm not saying that they aren't great players, but like at some point, and this happened to the Eagles a couple of years ago, they held on to the good players and old players too long, and it put them in a real bind, and they weren't winning because of it.
Well,
to the point of Diggs, though. To the point of Diggs, though, I would say I think Josh Allen's actually looked better when Diggs was off the team, because Diggs was
fair.
He was, I don't want to say forcing Josh Allen to make bad decisions, but after seeing how Josh Allen played without Diggs, I do think that was actually the case, because you got a guy constantly on the sideline in the huddle, throw me the fucking ball. And, I think, Diggs isn't as good as he thinks he is. Not saying he's not, but he's no, like, this isn't like a George Pickens situation. Sorry, Tom. So
on the big baller Bean talk, Brendan Bean, we have allocated so much of our resources in free agency and in the draft to the defense, and for them to continually be this bad or worse. And there were years where we had top 10 statistical defenses, but it never felt like it, because we did that bend but don't break model. So teams moved the ball on us. They just, we tended to clamp down in the red zone a bit, hold teams to field goals. But we've the first and second round picks, we've drafted corners, we've drafted defensive linemen, and these are guys that aren't with the team anymore, just aren't really difference makers. Greg Rousseau is the first round defensive end. He got paid. Where's he been? Like, he's okay, so I'm not going to hate on him too much, but he's not a big time difference maker. TJ Sanders, our second round pick this year, hasn't done anything. Our third round pick this year, Landon Jackson, he just got hurt. He's out for the year. But before that, he was a healthy scratch all year. He's been terrible. Just another wasted pick. A couple of years ago, drafted Kaiir Elam at corner. You could see him every Sunday getting fucking destroyed on the Cowboys because he sucks. So he was another bust. AJ Epinesa, we drafted, I think, very early in the second round. And he's okay, just a role player type of guy, not what you want to allocate a second round pick on. Just so many assets. We traded back a little bit, got extra picks. I think it was an extra second or third rounder. His name's eluding me now, but he got hurt. He's out for the year. I wish I had the name on him, but he was terrible as well. He was a cut candidate coming into the year, and now he's out again. So the Bills they've dedicated so many resources to now signing Bosa, previously Von Miller, to trying to shore up this defensive front. And it hasn't panned out. But Bean deserves a lot of the blame for Josh Allen not having a ring at this point. And it's a shame. But even the defenses we've had moments, and it's been the defense, and it's been the coaches combined, defense and coaching, in the big moments, just giving up plays. And it's not to the point where we've made Mahomes be Mahomes to have some incredible play. It's Mahomes throws a 3-yard seam route with no one around Kelsey. He runs for 20 yards. And then he does the same thing to Hill. And it's just
let me ask one question before we go, because we're pretty close to 10, and I figure we'll end there.
Yeah.
If the Bills lose this game, just because they're down at the half, we'll say that they lose this game. does this end their tenure as team to beat in the AFC East for the foreseeable future? Will they get to the playoffs?
No.
Will this really crash down? Because remember, there'll be 2 games. They'll be pretty. What are they? 6-4 now.
It nails down
they're
the streak.
They're 7-3 right now.
Okay, so it'll be 7-4.
The Pats win the division 100% if the Bills lose this game. I mean, weirdly, this game doesn't hurt the Bills tiebreaker wise with the Patriots because it's a non-common opponent. But other than tiebreakers, I think this puts the Bills out of it because I just don't see where the Patriots' losses are coming from the rest of the way. I feel like the Bills basically have to win out if they want to catch the Patriots and win the division. Patriots might be the 1 seed. And if they are the 1 seed, I think teams will feel confident going in and having a chance to knock them off. I really do. But no, I think the Bills are still the best team, but that's the beautiful thing about the NFL. You win your division, you play a first place schedule, and teams that sucked the year prior, if they get a quarterback, they have a chance to compete. They're playing a last place schedule, something like that. They have a chance of taking a division, playing a weaker schedule. And you know what? Sometimes it just comes down to that, like who makes the key plays in games and comes away with dubs. But if the Bills are in the playoffs, I like their chances as much as and more than New England's, to make a Super Bowl or win it.
Yeah, to answer, in terms of the playoff picture right now, Ray, the Bills are the 5th seed, and even if they lose, they still have an 87% probability to make the playoffs. So I don't think this game. Yeah, I got to step my game up. I just host now. I want to get a little bit more involved. So I don't think this is gonna crush them because again, you got the Chargers and the Jaguars that are behind them, and those teams just don't really look that great. And then the teams that are on the bubble, all right, the Chiefs will probably come into play. They'll probably bump up the Jaguars or the Chargers.
Ravens. You got the Ravens who have an easy schedule.
The Ravens about to lose to the Jets, bro. Like
Ravens gonna play the Steelers twice.
I think
Lamar has a losing record
Ravens,
against us.
I still think the Ravens get into the playoffs, and in most playoff simulators, that's the Bills' most likely opponent. And to be honest, I'd rather play any team in the AFC in the playoffs that's not named the Ravens. And it's not because I think the Ravens are necessarily the best team. It's just matchups. Our undersized defense cannot stop the run. Lamar looks like he's all world. Like he's got he's eating some power up mushrooms before the game or something. And we can't stop Lamar. It takes the Ravens to beat themselves every time the Bills have beaten them in a big game. I just don't like the matchup. I think we beat the Patriots. I think we beat the Chiefs this time. I think we could take down the Chargers, you name it. I think we can handle them in the playoff. I don't like the Ravens matchup. You just got to hope Lamar and the Ravens do what they've done in the playoffs and shoot themselves in the foot. But I don't like counting on that. I like other matchups better because our defense can't stop the run.
All right, so before we wrap up, Tom, what do you got here? Bills come back. What's your final score? Let's do final score predictions. What do you got?
Oh, final score here? I mean,
yeah.
I think the Bills definitely come back. Let's see. They score a touchdown. They're gonna probably go for 2. I would say 20. No, they kick the extra point. I think we're looking at like a 30-27 Bills victory here.
Mike, what do you got?
Honestly, think you're going to see right out of the half, the Bills are going to drive it down the field, score a touchdown, ram it in their face, and then I think they're going to come after Davis Mills, get a pick right away, and I think it's going to be a quick swing to start the second half in the Bills' favor. So give me the Bills. What's the score right now? It's 20 to 16?
2016.
2016, yeah.
I mean, it's tough because you're now asking the Bills to put up 30 against the number 1 defense. I think they do. Give me the Bills 31-23. Holding the Texans to a field goal this half.
Ooh, Ray, what do you got?
Fuck the Bills. Texans taking it all away, baby. No.
Final score prediction?
Bills are going to win this 29-24. Texans are still going to cover, but I think it's going to be a weird ass score. I don't even think they can get 24, but who fucking cares? Let's go nuts. Something weird happens, and it's like an odd score like that. Or Yeah, whatever. They're going to cover is all I care about. But I do think the Bills are going to squeak this out, but I don't think it's going to be a double-digit win for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what score I think.
Don't love whatever that play call was. While you think,
I'm gonna go 28. Is 28 even possible? Is that even a possible score?
If they score 9, they can score 28. Yeah,
they get 9 points. So that's nonsense. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I think they're gonna win 28-26.
There we go, Hawes. Blocking tight end first down.
All right, everybody, that wraps it up for tonight. Thank you. We actually had some people watching today. You know what?
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
We had some people in the chat.
Are we meeting up for Black Friday since obviously Thanksgiving is out of the question?
Any chat questions or comments?
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Yeah. We'll see what everyone's plans are.
Because that's the Eagles.
Because we might
Bears.
we might even just do a bring it back to Saturday morning for that one. We'll see how everyone's feeling.
I like shotgun, Josh.
Just remember, there's 3 games being played on Thanksgiving.
Don't let Mike get going again. All right.
Yeah,
I got to be at work in 3 days. All right.
Josh took off a little early for my liking there.
And this is your fault, AJ.
This guy keeps talking.
It's your fault.
What about Bill on that 33?
Right
to the death. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great night. Let's go Bills, or if you're Ray, let's go Texans.
Chris, we love you.
Yeah, much love, Chris.
Love you, Chris, man.
Love you.
And as always, like and subscribe and be on the lookout for more content from Kaiju Live. Have a good night, everybody.
Let's go Birds.
Peace.